Tokugawa Ieyasu, one of Japan's most influential figures, was born in 1543 during a time of intense turmoil known as the Sengoku period, or the Warring States period. This era was characterized by constant conflict among feudal lords, each vying for control over different parts of Japan. Ieyasu's early life and the historical context of his time played crucial roles in shaping his future as a shogun who would eventually bring peace and stability to the nation. Born Matsudaira Takechiyo in the province of Mikawa, Ieyasu was thrust into a life of uncertainty and danger from a young age. At just 6 years old, he was taken hostage by the Imagawa clan, a common practice during the Sengoku period to ensure alliances between warring factions. While this experience was undoubtedly harsh, it provided Ieyasu with valuable insights into the complexities of political alliances and the importance of strategic thinking. In 1560, when Ieyasu was 17, the Imagawa clan suffered a significant defeat at the hands of Oda Nobunaga at the Battle of Okazama. Seizing this opportunity, Ieyasu broke free from Imagawa control and aligned himself with Nobunaga, a rising power in the region. This alliance was a pivotal moment in Ieyasu's life, marking the beginning of his rise to power. Under Nobunaga's mentorship, Ieyasu honed his military skills and strategic acumen, learning the art of warfare and the intricacies of feudal politics. Following Nobunaga's assassination in 1582, Ieyasu skillfully navigated the ensuing power struggles, forging alliances and expanding his territory. His alliance with Toyotomi Hideyoshi, another key figure in Japan's unification, further solidified his position. Despite occasional tensions, Ieyasu remained a loyal and strategic ally to Hideyoshi, demonstrating his commitment to the Bushido principles of loyalty and honor. Hideyoshi's death in 1598 created a power vacuum that Ieyasu was well positioned to fill. Recognizing the fragile political situation, Ieyasu strategically positioned himself as the guardian of Hideyoshi's young heir, Hideyori. However, tensions between Ieyasu and Hideyori's loyalists escalated, leading to the decisive Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. This battle was a turning point in Japanese history, with Ieyasu's forces emerging victorious and effectively ending the Sengoku period. In 1603, Ieyasu was appointed shogun by the emperor, officially establishing the Tokugawa shogunate. This new era, known as the Edo period, brought more than 250 years of peace and stability to Japan. Ieyasu's leadership and vision transformed the country, fostering economic growth, cultural development, and social harmony. His policies emphasized centralization of power, strict social hierarchy, and isolation from foreign influences, ensuring the Tokugawa shogunate's dominance for centuries. Throughout his life, Tokugawa Ieyasu exemplified the qualities of a shrewd and pragmatic leader. His ability to adapt to changing circumstances, forge strategic alliances, and exercise patience and foresight were instrumental in his rise to power. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into Ieyasu's leadership style and strategies, examining how his approach to warfare and governance reflected the core principles of Bushido, the way of the warrior. In the previous chapter, we explored the early life of Tokugawa Ieyasu and the historical context that shaped his rise to power. In this chapter, we will delve into Ieyasu's military strategy and tactics, examining how his approach to warfare exemplified the principles of Bushido and contributed to his success as a leader. One of the defining features of Tokugawa Ieyasu's military strategy was his emphasis on careful planning and strategic patience. Unlike many of his contemporaries who sought quick victories through aggressive tactics, Ieyasu often preferred to bide his time, waiting for the right moment to strike. This approach is best exemplified by his actions leading up to the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600. Prior to Sekigahara, Japan was fragmented by warring factions, and the death of Toyotomi Hideyoshi left a power vacuum that many sought to fill. Ieyasu, recognizing the volatility of the situation, moved methodically to consolidate his power. He formed alliances with key daimyo, securing their loyalty through marriages, land grants, and political favors. This network of alliances provided Ieyasu with a broad base of support, crucial for the coming conflict. Ieyasu's strategic foresight was further demonstrated in his preparation for the Battle of Sekigahara. Understanding the importance of logistics, he ensured that his forces were well supplied and strategically positioned. He also capitalized on intelligence and misinformation, using spies to gather crucial information about his enemy's movements and plans. This intelligence allowed him to make informed decisions and anticipate his opponent's actions. The Battle of Sekigahara itself was a masterclass in tactical brilliance. Ieyasu positioned his forces in a defensive formation, utilizing the terrain to his advantage. He placed his troops on higher ground, giving him a strategic edge. Additionally, Ieyasu skillfully employed psychological warfare, sowing doubt and confusion among his enemies. He negotiated with rival commanders, promising them rewards for switching sides, which led to crucial defections during the battle. One of the most significant tactical maneuvers at Sekigahara was the defection of Kobayakawa Hideaki. Initially aligned with Ieyasu's opponents, Hideaki's last-minute switch to Ieyasu's side was pivotal. This maneuver not only bolstered Ieyasu's forces but also demoralized the opposition, leading to a decisive victory. Ieyasu's ability to persuade and manipulate key figures showcased his deep understanding of human nature and his mastery of psychological tactics. Beyond Sekigahara, Ieyasu's military campaigns were characterized by a consistent application of Bushido principles. His loyalty to his allies and his commitment to honor and righteousness guided his actions. Even in victory, Ieyasu demonstrated magnanimity and restraint, often sparing his defeated enemies and integrating them into his administration. This approach helped to stabilize his rule and prevent further conflict. Ieyasu's tactical acumen extended to his fortification strategies as well. He understood the importance of strong defensive positions and invested in the construction of formidable castles and fortresses. Edo Castle, which later became the center of his shogunate, was a prime example of his strategic use of architecture to consolidate power and protect his domain. In conclusion, Tokugawa Ieyasu's military strategies and tactics were deeply influenced by the principles of Bushido. His emphasis on careful planning, strategic patience, and psychological warfare, combined with his loyalty, honor, and righteousness, set him apart as a formidable leader. In the next chapter, we will explore how these core values of Bushido influenced Ieyasu's personal conduct and interactions with others, shedding light on the moral and ethical dimensions of his leadership. In the previous chapter, we explored Tokugawa Ieyasu's military strategies and tactics. In this chapter, we will delve into how the core values of Bushido, loyalty, honor, courage, righteousness, and benevolence, influenced Ieyasu's personal conduct and interactions with others, shedding light on the moral and ethical dimensions of his leadership. Bushido, the way of the warrior, is a code of conduct that emphasizes virtues essential for samurai. These principles were deeply ingrained in Ieyasu's character and played a significant role in shaping his actions and decisions throughout his life. One of the most prominent aspects of Bushido that Ieyasu embodied was loyalty. Throughout his life, Ieyasu demonstrated unwavering loyalty to his allies and vassals. His alliances with Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi were not merely strategic moves but were also underpinned by a deep sense of loyalty and duty. Even in the face of adversity, Ieyasu remained steadfast in his commitments, earning the trust and respect of those around him. This loyalty extended to his retainers, who remained fiercely devoted to him, knowing that he valued their loyalty in return. Honor, another key tenet of Bushido, was central to Ieyasu's personal conduct. He believed that maintaining one's honor was paramount, and this belief influenced his actions both on and off the battlefield. Ieyasu was known for his integrity and honesty, and he consistently acted in ways that upheld his honor and the honor of his family and clan. This commitment to honor helped to build a reputation of trustworthiness and reliability, which was crucial in forging and maintaining alliances. Courage was also a defining characteristic of Ieyasu's life. Throughout the many battles and political intrigues he faced, Ieyasu exhibited remarkable bravery and resilience. He was willing to take calculated risks and confront challenges head-on, demonstrating both physical and moral courage. This courage was not only evident in his military exploits, but also in his willingness to make difficult decisions for the greater good of his people and his domain. Righteousness, or the adherence to moral principles, was another virtue that Ieyasu upheld. He believed in the importance of justice and fairness, and he worked to ensure that his rule was marked by these qualities. Ieyasu's policies and reforms were designed to promote social stability and harmony, reflecting his commitment to righteous governance. His sense of justice extended to his personal interactions, where he treated others with fairness and respect. Benevolence, the virtue of compassion and kindness, was also a key aspect of Ieyasu's character. Despite the often brutal nature of the Sengoku period, Ieyasu demonstrated a capacity for empathy and understanding. He valued the well-being of his subjects and worked to create a stable and prosperous society. This benevolence helped to foster loyalty and support among his people, contributing to the long-lasting peace of the Edo period. In conclusion, the core values of Bushido, loyalty, honor, courage, righteousness, and benevolence, were deeply embedded in Tokugawa Ieyasu's personal conduct. These principles guided his actions and decisions, shaping his leadership and contributing to his success as a ruler. In the final chapter, we will explore the lessons that modern leaders and individuals can learn from Ieyasu's life and the enduring relevance of Bushido in contemporary society. As we have seen throughout the life and legacy of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the principles of Bushido, loyalty, honor, courage, righteousness, and benevolence, played a crucial role in shaping his leadership and actions. In this concluding chapter, we will explore the lessons modern leaders and individuals can learn from Ieyasu's life and discuss the enduring relevance of Bushido in contemporary society. One of the key lessons from Ieyasu's life is the importance of long-term vision and strategic patience. Ieyasu's ability to think ahead and plan for the future allowed him to navigate complex political landscapes and ultimately achieve his goal of unifying Japan. Modern leaders can learn from this by developing a long-term vision for their organizations and being patient in their pursuit of goals, even when faced with short-term challenges and setbacks. Another critical lesson is the value of loyalty and building strong relationships. Ieyasu's success was built on the foundation of loyal alliances and trusted relationships with his retainers and allies. In today's interconnected world, the ability to build and maintain strong, trustworthy relationships is essential for effective leadership. Leaders should focus on cultivating loyalty and trust within their teams and networks, recognizing that these relationships are fundamental to achieving long-term success. The principle of honor, deeply ingrained in Ieyasu's conduct, also holds significant relevance for contemporary leaders. Acting with integrity and maintaining one's honor fosters a culture of trust and respect within an organization. Leaders who prioritize ethical behavior and honesty set a positive example for their teams, creating an environment where individuals feel valued and motivated to contribute their best efforts. Courage, both physical and moral, is another virtue that modern leaders can draw inspiration from. Ieyasu's willingness to take risks and confront challenges head-on was instrumental in his rise to power. Today's leaders must also be willing to take calculated risks and make difficult decisions, demonstrating both bravery and resilience in the face of adversity. Courageous leadership inspires confidence and encourages others to embrace challenges and innovate. Righteousness, or the adherence to moral principles, is a cornerstone of ethical leadership. Ieyasu's commitment to justice and fairness in governance ensured stability and harmony within his domain. Modern leaders should strive to uphold ethical standards and ensure that their decisions are guided by a sense of justice and fairness. This commitment to righteousness fosters a positive organizational culture and enhances the leader's credibility and legitimacy. Benevolence, the virtue of compassion and empathy, is also essential for contemporary leadership. Ieyasu's concern for the well-being of his subjects and his efforts to create a prosperous society highlight the importance of empathy in leadership. Leaders today should prioritize the well-being of their employees and stakeholders, recognizing that compassionate leadership fosters loyalty, engagement, and overall organizational success. In conclusion, the principles of Bushido embodied by Tokugawa Ieyasu offer timeless lessons for modern leaders and individuals. By embracing the values of loyalty, honor, courage, righteousness, and benevolence, contemporary leaders can navigate the complexities of today's world with integrity and effectiveness. The enduring relevance of Bushido underscores its importance as a guiding philosophy, not only for samurai but for anyone seeking to lead with honor and purpose in the modern era.